Our Student of the Quarter has been something that we've done previously, but it wasn't as big a deal as it really should be. So there are over 600 kids in our building, and each quarter teachers get to nominate students who they feel are exemplifying our Portrait of a Bulldog attributes. Right? So out of the whole school, this group of students over here was nominated by their teachers for this award. And I'm going to go through it, I'm going to give them their award, and I'm going to read what the teachers shared about them. But this is the first time that we've invited families in, and I'm so excited that you are all here to share what's really exciting for us, okay? I'm so proud of these guys. All right, so we're going to start. Hopefully I don't drop anything. I really need a podium. So, I'm going to call your name and I'm going to read a little bit about why you were nominated. Then you can come up, I'll give you your certificate. Maybe stand in front of here. You can have a nice photo op for your family. And then you can have a seat. Thumbs up, sound good? Awesome. Okay, so first up we have Tanner Moon. So Tanner was a nomination from 6th grade Whiteface team for math. Is displaying the traits of adaptable problem solver, critical thinker, empathetic influencer, and responsible citizen. So it says, it is a pleasure to nominate Tanner Moon for Student of the Quarter in Math. Tanner consistently demonstrates exceptional effort, curiosity, and a genuine love of learning. Beyond academic excellence, Tanner is kind and always willing to lend a helping hand to his classmates. Tanner is an exceptional role model, always leading by example. Tanner truly embodies the qualities we value in our students: intelligence, integrity, and above all, kindness. Way to go, Tanner. Congratulations. Yay. All right. Next we have Tyler Wexler. This was a nomination from Whiteface and Science. Tyler is demonstrating in the adaptable problem solver, critical thinker, empathetic influencer, and responsible citizen. You are ready, Tyler. So Tyler approaches challenges with flexibility and resilience daily. In science class, he analyzes information thoughtfully and asks questions before he makes an informed decision. Tyler thinks outside the box. He shares new ideas and demonstrates originality in class. In Helping Hands, Tyler is building relationships and showing compassion for others in volunteering efforts. He is also responsible. Tyler demonstrates integrity, takes ownership of actions, and contributes positively to the school community. Congratulations. This was a Whiteface Social Studies nomination. Olivia also demonstrates critical thinking, empathetic influencer, responsible citizen, and collaborative learner. Olivia is a hardworking student who always puts her best effort into everything she does. She takes the class seriously while often smiling and having a good time. Her friendly personality and easy demeanor makes her well respected by her classmates. Olivia is humble, kind, and always has a positive attitude. Come on down, Olivia. Next we have Lindsay Oliveto. This was a Whiteface ELA nomination for critical thinker. Lindsay encompasses all the attributes of the Portrait of a Bulldog. She's a natural leader, compassionate towards others, and is a team player. Critical thinker, however, in my opinion, is her greatest attribute. Lindsay is extremely observant, and she takes that information and makes logical conclusions, whether it's figuring out the end goal of a lesson, knowing that a teacher could use help with something, or realizing that someone is having a bad day. Lindsay is a well-rounded, helpful, and positive leader on Team Whiteface, and that is why she was nominated for the Whiteface ELA Student of the Quarter. Come on, guys. Make sure they get a Next we have Finnegan Casola. I am nominating Finnegan because he has shown that he is an outstanding role model for his peers and always searches for ways to go above and beyond in the classroom. I believe that Finnegan embodies empathetic influencer and responsible citizen. I have watched Finnegan continuously set an example for our class by coming prepared, doing what is expected without reminders, and encouraging his classmates to follow his lead. Whenever he needs to miss a lesson or class, he makes sure to email me to see what he has missed and find opportunities to make up the work. He also has been volunteering his time to learn advanced music to play in the 7th and 8th grade orchestra to help supplement their group. In addition, I have witnessed small acts of kindness from Finnegan when he doesn't know adults are watching. For example, one time I noticed he was running late to class when another student accidentally dropped all of their stuff in the hallway. Finnegan stopped, turned around to help this student, and made sure they had a handle on their belongings before turning back and quickly heading to class. Although ideally students will be on time for class, I thought it spoke volumes that he stopped and helped even though he knew it might make him slightly later for his own class. These are just small examples of the ways Finnegan embodies both empathetic influencer and responsible citizen, and why I believe he should be nominated for Student of the Quarter. Well done, Finnegan. This is for an encore class for Family and Consumer Sciences. Alexa is very deserving of this nomination as she embodies all the Portrait of a Bulldog attributes. She contributes to class discussions, and her consistent positivity and upbeat nature uplift her classmates. She significantly adds to make our class a welcoming and supportive place. Well done, Alexa. Yay! And I believe Emily is absent. Emily. Next we have Ray Varney. This was a 6th grade Team West Social Studies nomination. Ray is a very conscientious student. Ray is always willing to help others. Ray is very responsible and takes initiative without teacher prompting. She always participates and strives to do her best. Ray is an asset to my social studies class. Congratulations, Ray. Next we have Edith Charter. This was a Team West Math nomination. Edith always stays on top of her work. She is engaged in every lesson we complete and participates throughout each class. She doesn't hesitate to help her classmates when they need help, and I'm working with someone. She does everything right and makes a teacher's job seem easy. Nice job, Edith. Amelia Brown. This was a Team West ELA nomination. Amelia Brown is such an amazing student. She is a model of organization and commitment. Her positive, can-do attitude is contagious, and students are naturally drawn to her and want to emulate her. Amelia is humble and kind in all her interactions with her peers. She is always willing to help others, even when no one is watching. I am so proud of her enthusiasm for learning, and she shows a true passion for ELA. Way to go, Amelia. Miss Natalie Busta. This was a Blue 7 team nomination, so all 4 classes and her world language. So Natalie is a standout in our 7th grade this quarter on Blue 7. She's always ready to help others, shares creative ideas during class, and tackles new challenges with a positive attitude. Whether working with classmates or taking on challenging assignments, Natalie shows what it means to be a caring, thoughtful, and determined learner. Natalie exemplifies all of the attributes when looking at Portrait of a Bulldog. Congrats, Natalie. This is for world language. Natalie approaches challenges with flexibility, resilience, and a solution-oriented mindset. She analyzes information thoughtfully, asks questions, and makes informed decisions. She brings new ideas, creativity, and originality to academic and extracurricular pursuits. She builds positive relationships, shows compassion, and uplifts others through her words and actions. Natalie demonstrates integrity, takes ownership of her actions, and contributes positively to the school community. She works well with peers, listens actively, shares ideas, and supports group success. Her performance, actions, and attitude and achievement make her a perfect candidate for Student of the Quarter in Spanish. Next we have Harrison. This is the Red 7 team nomination. Harrison truly embodies what it means to be a bulldog. He demonstrates all of our core character traits, approaching challenges with resilience, thinking critically, bringing creativity and new ideas, showing empathy towards others, taking responsibility for his actions, and collaborating seamlessly with his peers. Harrison is the kind of student and friend who uplifts everyone around him and sets a positive example for the entire school community. Red 7 is incredibly grateful to have him on our team, and we are so proud of the dedication, kindness, and leadership he brings every day. Congratulations. Okay, next, Miss Theobald. This is for 7th grade Encore World Language in French. Thea is kind, helpful, and ambitious. She asks questions, makes thoughtful connections, and elevates lessons with her positive contributions. She is a great partner and group mate to her classmates, and is an all-around exceptional student. Bien fait, Thea. Next we have Mr. Ethan Hill. This is an encore nomination for Family and Consumer Sciences. I nominated Ethan as an innovative creator because of his creativity, initiative, and dedication during our first quarter FACS project, Entrepreneurship. Ethan came up with the idea for his class period store and took part in leading and shaping it into a successful project. He consistently stayed after class to refine his ideas, ensuring that the final product matched his vision. He thinks outside the box, follows through on his commitments, and inspires his classmates to bring their best ideas to life. His enthusiasm makes him a strong role model for his peers. Congratulations, Ethan. Next we have Mr. Landon Wise. This is a 7th grade encore nomination for technology. All right, Landon strives to do his best at all aspects of school and technology. He is kind, thoughtful, and an excellent role model for his peers. Landon goes out of his way to help others and is always striving to learn more about any given subject. Congratulations, Landon. We have Miss Hazel. This is an 8th grade encore world language for Spanish. Hazel works very well with her peers in Spanish class. She listens carefully and contributes thoughtful ideas during group activities. Her positive attitude and teamwork help support the success of everyone in her group and those around her. Can't do the Spanish. Congratulations, Kelly. Next, we have Mr. Benjamin Hayes. This is an 8th grade encore world language for French, which I know Madame Mactel already told you. She blew the surprise. Ben is an outstanding French student. He comes to class every day with enthusiasm and contributes to setting a positive tone for his entire class. He is always willing to thoughtfully participate and consistently demonstrates integrity in the work that he produces and the way that he conducts himself during French class. Bien fait, Ben? It's yours. Next we have Alyssa. This is a Red 8 team nomination for all core classes. So Alyssa is a great classmate and friend to the students on her team. She is empathetic and collaborates with her classmates to accomplish work and support learning nearby her area. She is always prepared for class and participates responsibly. Her performance on assessments and class projects and assignments make her a true critical thinker and adaptable problem solver. Congratulations, Alyssa. No one heard anything. All right. Next we have Miss Kinsey. This is a Blue 8 team nomination for all core subjects. So Kinsey has done a great job so far this year. She is a responsible citizen and sets a positive example in her behavior for other students to follow. She is a collaborative learner in that she works well with others and always tries to show support to her fellow classmates. She is an adaptable problem solver and often thinks outside the box to solve issues both academically and socially. Finally, she is an empathetic influencer in how she treats others and reacts to the rest of our school community. We are proud to recognize Kinsey as the Blue 8 Student of the Quarter. Yay, Kinsey! Staffing for the photo op. Next, we have Cam. Cam is a nomination for the Encore department in art. Cam has truly excelled in studio art this quarter by embodying the spirit of a creative innovator, consistently bringing new ideas and originality to his projects. His willingness to experiment with unconventional materials and techniques resulted in a distinctive portfolio that pushed boundaries and set a high bar for creativity in the class. Congratulations, Cam. So our last student to recognize is Madeline McQuinn. So Madeline, this is an 8th grade encore for PE. So Madeline is a solid example of what a bulldog should be, a pace setter in their class, consistently modeling and assisting with the expectations of the class, and not batting an eye when help is asked for. They deliver no questions asked. Congratulations, Madeline. So families, thank you for joining us. Let's do one final round of applause for all of our students. Down. We'll do some rows in front and take a nice picture, and then families can connect with you. Maybe in the front.